Yo, what is up guys? It is Bumfris, back with episode 69 of our Reddit series. Yes, the episode you've all been looking forward to, and you got me, we're doing r/IHaveSex. Now, we're not even into the episode yet, but I think episode 69 deserves a big fat like straight away. Let's try and get this video to 5,000 likes before the end of the day. If you can make that happen, I'll buy my parents a house or something. I don't know, just enjoy the video. Delivery time was stated between 45 to 60 minutes, but it was delivered within 25. This was a bit of an inconvenience as I was balls deep in my wife at the time. One picture into the episode and I'm already starting to wonder what the hell I've gotten myself into. I'll tell you, I love doing these subscriber requests, I really do, but so many times I have absolutely no idea what I'm in store for and I have a really bad feeling about this one already. I don't have sex, but I have, and the key word is Asperger's. I have Asperger's and I'm laying in bed naked with my boyfriend. We have lots of sex. r/IHaveSex, also r/nobody asked. Look, for one of the first times ever, I'm gonna come to the defense of a person who's supposed to be the villain from this story. I mean, someone with actual Asperger's probably took this a little bit more seriously or took the actual sentence in a little bit more of a literal way, but at the end of the day, it still makes for a funny post. I mean, who knows? Maybe this person got a big R whooshed and it was a big elaborate troll, but I guess we'll never find out. Just had vigorous, raw sex with a chick who has herpes in the back of my Dodge Ram 2019's Motor Trend Truck of the Year. I'm not worried at all about getting her pregnant or contracting STDs thanks to my Dodge Ram's 5-star safety rating. Alright, this post is clearly a joke, but I've just found one of the best gold mines of absolute comedy that I have ever seen. The Tacoma is a terrorist truck. Jesus Christ. What else we got? Had I drove a Dodge Ram instead of a Porsche, its 5-star safety rating would have protected me from the fatal collision and those 2 relationships I had with underage girls. Oh boy, this is just getting worse and worse. Ford owners love to eat at Krispy Kreme donuts, right after having sex with their sister. Oh my gosh, this page is crazy. We need to get more of this kind of stuff on the posts. In the movie Shazam, one of the kids accidentally says Sharam and then turns into a Dodge Ram 3500 with a giant lightning bolt on it, and now he's a truck with a 5-star safety rating that can hold 12,000 pounds of steel beams while getting 28 mpg. Whatever person made this page is an absolute genius. Someone needs to give this guy some money, honestly. Just bumped into someone who I went to high school with and now he owns a Ford and has 2 disgustingly ugly children made with his sister. I have a feeling this dude doesn't really like people that are Ford owners, hey? Some handicapped kid in the movie literally got hit by 2 douchebags driving a Ford Raptor. Very accurate. Oh no. If this was a you laugh you lose, I would have lost so far ago. Unlike Ford owners, Dodge Ram drivers don't get rim jobs from their sisters. I mean, my parents have owned Fords most of their life, so now I'm kind of questioning a lot of things, but I don't know, I just love this page. When she sees my Dodge Ram haul of 12,000 pound load of steel beams, it's so effing big. Yeah, this one's an overused meme, but it just goes perfectly with this. I mean, that's enough for reading that out. It's super funny, so definitely check it out. It's at RamLover69. Also, it's at Bumfris if you want to follow me on Twitter. Little plug, let's do it. Please have quieter sex. We can hear you very clearly, and it's very uncomfortable. We don't want to be rude, but don't think you realize how well the sound carries. Wow, this is actually super embarrassing because this exact same thing happened to me one time, and I actually have a copy of the letter. I'll put it on the screen right now. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'll let you guys see it anyway. And I know what you're thinking, and yes, it is completely real, and I didn't just write it on paint because I don't have any paper to write on, but just leave me alone, okay? Was at a wedding when this rather seductive woman wearing a short red dress approached me, and she goes, "I'm upset all the boys have tried it on with me, and you won't even look in my direction." I'm like, yeah, whatever, blah blah. She grabbed my hand, dragged me upstairs, pulled my pants down, gave me a good 20-minute BJ, and I ended up coming all over the marital bed. Once downstairs, she told all her mates she just boned me. You want to know the most damning thing about this entire picture? Let's do a little 1080p zoom into his profile picture real quick. Hurt me with the truth, but never comfort me with a lie. Okay, bud. That gives me real confidence that you've slept with anyone in your entire life, let alone this lady. And not to mention that I don't think this guy's ever been to a wedding before, because what kind of venue has a marital bed just sitting upstairs? Like, are they getting married at their own house? I don't know. To me, just sounds like a sad dude trying to convince a bunch of people he slept with somebody that he didn't. Our murder by words is currently just vax good, anti-vax big dumb. Which I might add is kind of true, but at the same time, would we really want it any other way? Anyway, I'm not going to talk about anti-vaxxers because I would literally take up the rest of the video, so let's continue. Hot girl that I've been seeing. Hey, I'm in a good mood and I'm horny as hell right now. You trying to come over and F my tits or whatever else your heart desires? Me. Damn, that's a tough one. Yeah, I think I'll be heading over there in a little bit. A winky face. I love my life. Lol. I actually have no idea what this one is. It doesn't make any sense to me because there's just no context whatsoever, but maybe they posted in the wrong subreddit or on the wrong comment. I'm not sure, but this is funny as hell, no matter what. Had sex last night and afterwards she was like, was that it? I've had vaccinations last longer. So what do? Naturally begin a rant on the dangers of vaccines. Winky face. Oh, what the f***? I'm so sick of these anti-vaxxers and flat earthers pushing their agenda through the most ridiculous forms possible. This is trying to make himself look like a big man having sex with some girl and he's just making himself look like an idiot. I'm just so over it. You know what would be really cool? If people who come up with conspiracy theories in support of them actually back themselves with scientific research. Then perhaps people would respect them a little bit more. Your mum was here. Oh my goodness, why don't you stop being such a grotty dude, clean your damn fingers, and stop getting horrible tattoos that make you look like an idiot. I don't know if you can all tell, but I'm getting saltier and saltier the longer this video goes on because quite frankly, some of these people just astound me. I totally see what you mean, man, but nothing beats hot sex to help with depression. Like last night, I was having so hot sex with my girlfriend and she was commenting all the time about how jacked I am. Lol, congrats. For the life of me, I cannot work out what is wrong with people. Like, I don't know if you're that desperate for attention or you're that desperate for people on the internet to think that you're sleeping with somebody, but in general, people that are actually sleeping with someone don't go on Reddit and brag, right? I've slept on this couch for 2 years, by choice. It looks amazing in my home. I've banged on it countless times and this mother effer is still going strong. I've had it for almost 4 years and it's just now starting to peel pretty bad. Couch is comfy AF too. I also have 2 children, which thanks to the couch is where I made my youngest. So if you don't want to have babies, don't buy this couch. Let's just wind the clock back a little bit here and reread some of this, right? So I've slept on it for the last 2 years by choice, but I've owned it for the last 4 years. Something there doesn't really add up. Let's ignore scientific research just like anti-vaxxers do, and in this case we'll use scientific research as his word of saying by choice, and we'll assume that he has actually had the couch for 4 years. Most likely, what actually happened was 2 years into his relationship, his wife realized he was cheating, probably on that couch. She then refused to keep that said couch in her home because obviously he cheated on it, kicked him out of the house along with the couch, and he didn't buy another bed and slept on that couch for the last 2 years. Oh, and of course, just to top things off, he had to go on the internet and let everyone know that he'd been sleeping with women on this couch for the last 2 years. I really hope people bought this couch because of him, because I sure know I'm gonna. She's an amateur. My wife and I started at 10 PM and didn't stop till close to 6 AM. And it wasn't one-sided. It was a competition to see how many times I could make her orgasm. Got it up over 20. I'm 6'7" and she's 5'2", so it was a fun night and we're trying to break the record. Oh, by the way, 6'7", just casually dropping that into the conversation. You know why you have to casually drop it in? Because no one cares, dude. Just leave it. I mean, I guess instead of making fun about the dude's post, we should actually address the content in it, right? I mean, this is a public Facebook post. It just astounds me how willing people are to put things up on Facebook where their family and friends can see, especially something like this that I would never ever want my mother or father to see. Like, it just astounds me. Oh well, I mean, each to their own. If you're willing to have your mum look at posts you talking about having sex with your wife, that's whatever. I ain't gonna brag too much, but I've had women throw themselves at me for 35 years of my life. I've missed out on more women than almost any dude on the face of the earth, because I will tell them I'm a conservative in the first 5 minutes. It's who I am. I only want to be with conservative chicks, and I've always been like that since I was 10. Liberals are bad news, for real. Honestly, this just sounds like a really weird dude. I talked about the flat earthers and the anti-vaxxers before and how they push their agendas in some of the weirdest ways. I mean, people politically do that all the time, so who's really to say who's worse? Actually, you know what? I'm going to retract that. I think I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I'm definitely going to go down the path of saying that anti-vaxxers are worse. And no, this video is not supposed to attack anti-vaxxers, but when they make posts like the one before, they just make it so easy. Alright everyone, that is that for today's episode of r/IHaveSex. Just want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. So this video to me felt a little bit different creating this. I tried to have a bit more fun with it and a little bit more energy, just bring a little bit more to the table as opposed to just reading stories from entitled parents. I did tell you guys I wanted to try and change things up, mix things up and have a little bit more fun with this, so I hope that come across and I'd really appreciate if you guys let me know if you enjoyed it. Literally all feedback is appreciated, whether you loved it or hated it, it doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day it's an opportunity opportunity for me to grow. If you like it, it shows that I can keep doing this. If you didn't like it, it's an opportunity for me to change. On that note though, I will pretty much wrap things up. Just a reminder before I do that I have a Twitter account and an Instagram account. They are both at Bumfris, and the links to both of those are in the description. If you want to follow me on there, send me a message. I'll do my best to respond. I've responded to a lot lately and I've got quite a bit of backlog, but if you get in quick, there's a good chance I'll respond as soon as I can. But yeah, that is that for today's episode of I Have Sex. I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for an episode of Entitled Parents. Bye.